The group, it was very group-based. That was the business management course as part of my professional management certificate. And everyone gelled, everyone was cohesive on this group project. Initially, we were bouncing around ideas on a topic, and I pitched the idea of hauling biosolids, and everyone was just like on it, like a fly. And then they wanted to learn more about wastewater. I was like, well, I didn't think that would catch, so let's just keep going with it. And then it turned into a really fun group project. The interpersonal skills was initially why I got into it. I was new to a leadership management position, so I wanted to get that professional training to accent, and boost my leadership skills. So that is very much why I took it initially. And then not many people are as keen to learn about health and safety, so I took it upon myself to just keep going with it. So the health, safety, environment, every course along the way in that certificate helped my career in some way. I was quite nervous about it at the time. It's like, well, I'll just try it out a couple classes, but those were the baby steps. And then it's like, well, I could do this here during this week or this month, and then I could overlap it a bit and get two of these courses done in the same month, and kind of structured my entire year from that. And then the outlines are just great. They're easy to read, and you can tie it into your schedule really nicely. There was no master plan by any means. It just kind of kept rolling along. I enjoy the interaction between people. Online is great for the flexibility, but there's no real spirit amongst the course. It's just course. And so I remember my very first classroom settings, and still those people are friends now. So you make professional acquaintances a little easier. Like after class or on break, go down, get a coffee and have a laugh. Meeting people is just the cherry on top, and not many people were in the water and wastewater field, which is that's my career. But safety and the management are just a bit of flair to that experience. I'm referring to the continuing education units, or the professional units, CPDs they're called sometimes. And yeah, they were recognized by the Alberta environment. So in my career, we need a certain number of CEUs, and the more, how shall I put this? For me, I need like about 10 every couple years. And so these contribute to that. Yeah, there was several classes where there were students that hadn't been in a classroom for years. Like the background is limitless with the classmates. So everyone kind of goes into it with the same direction, and getting to know those people and getting them to be, partner up with them, really rewarding. Different backgrounds and stories and cultures is rewarding for me anyways, just chatting with different types of people. Well, at the time I didn't have a child, so it kept getting harder and harder, but it's a very short period of time. So depending on accommodations, I might be sleeping on a couch for a week because I wasn't driving home. I was like, no, this is gonna be a fun week away. So I found it was exciting. I think the project management certificate, or the change management as well. So it's not going to stop here. I'm just going to keep doing them. So I'm only in Banff, so this works well for me. Change is good. Banff is a small place. This is fun for me to be in the city too. So, and everyone has a story about Banff. So it's there's a good common ground. It's like, oh, I was in Banff and I saw a bear.